I did it again. I was that engrossed in reading all of your comments, I forgot to bring us up on screen. There we are. Never mind. We're here now. And that's all that matters. Oh, hello.
I've just turned it off once and it's jumped back on.
Oh, dear.
We're playing with us today.
Oh,
good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Thursday afternoon service. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm freezing today. It's really cold. But
me too.
Yes, we're here. And as you can see, I'm in my kitchen. Michael's upstairs typing hard on his... No, he's not. He's commenting on here as well.
He's just
but he should be writing.
Hello, Michael.
Bless him. So, without further ado, let's start the service and we will open in prayer, if that's okay, everybody. Can we blend together, please, friends? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the opportunity of gathering together here in your name tonight, this afternoon, Lord. Father, we ask that the veil be lifted between the two realms to allow the guides and inspirers of Irene, Jean and myself to come forward to make us vessels of communication between your realm and this. And we ask for the loved ones of those watching to step just a little bit closer today, Father, to offer us messages of proof, truth and love and upliftment. And as always, at the end of this service, we will hand back to you everything which is rightfully yours with love, honour and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, friends.
Right, I wrote this the other day. I was just telling Tony and Jean, and it was done quick, so I haven't done it out properly yet, so I hope you like it. I've just called it Thoughts. Thoughts of you fill my mind as our song plays its melody. Our love was such a special kind, and I keep wondering why. I have not forgotten all our love, all the love we shared. You have left me, and now tears I cry, but I do know you really cared. Thoughts of you and yesterday with days of love and happiness. Love was new and we were gay, and I didn't care for you any less. I knew you were the one for me, and you were mine for life. But fate lent a hand, it was not to be. Now you have left me, and I don't know why. Thoughts of you, now you are gone. You left me, didn't have time to say goodbye. So I sit here listening to our song, wondering what to do, and I heave a heavy sigh. I now have to start again without you to help me along. I'll get over a broken heart and pain, but it's being without you, being alone. Thoughts of you come and go, hoping you are okay in heaven where you have gone. Only pictures and memories I have to show, and it seems there's nowhere now I belong. I never thought we'd be apart after so many years together. Now I'll have to make a new start, but no, my darling, I will love you forever.
Oh,
that's pretty.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Paul and Sophie say that's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Nice
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, I was sent a poem. Go on.
I was just about to say, I know that there are 2 or 3 people that have lost their partners, their husband, their wife, and I thought it would be nice to have something to remember those people by, because we all grieve in different ways. So that's for all you lovely people, and all the people who've lost loved ones with the COVID pandemic as well.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
So thank you.
There are lots of love coming through. I was sent a poem by my friend Sue Parry. Her and her husband John sometimes watch, and she's called this one In Dreams. A whisper calls gently into my waiting ear. I am here. The hairs on my arm begin to stand, but I do not fear. I feel a breeze waft slowly by, and I shed a tear. I've hugged you often in my dreams because I feel you near. Your spirit was freed of its earthly binds, and I am comforted, dear. You earned your peace where love is all. I am stronger than I appear. I let you know that life goes on, and I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, that is lovely.
I love that. I love that. I will message her and tell her we've read it so she can watch it back.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, dear.
I've just looked at Paul's,
I've lung cancer today, so I got him. Oh, Paul, please.
Sending us love, sweetheart.
Yeah, love and condolences, darling, as always.
Yeah.
Sending lots of love and prayers.
We'll put her. I'll put her onto my prayer list as well, so we'll send her some energy to help her on her transition. I'm so sorry.
Oh, bless.
Oh, I don't know.
That's sad. Paul, you've had a dreadful year, mate. You really have.
Oh, hasn't he? Just bless him. He's really.
The thing is, we're only into April.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You've not. Oh, Paul, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
He's not spoken to her in 20 years.
Oh, I don't know what's worse. Gosh. Mind you, in saying that, there is a little bit of hope, because I was watching The Repair Shop last night, and I don't know if anybody saw it, but there was a gentleman. There was a gentleman that now this is a lovely little story. He came in with this picture, and he always thought that his dad and his mum was his real mum. Was his real dad, but not his real mum. And then when his father died, his stepmom that he knows now gave him this picture, and it's his mum holding him when he was a baby. She died at 22, and he's now 82. And it's the first time he'd ever seen a picture of his mum, and it was in a handbag, and his stepmom gave him this handbag that belonged to his mum, and the picture was inside. Isn't that lovely?
Wow, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Yes, Sophie, there were reconciliations. So, Paul, it might take you a little while to work through your feelings about this situation, but like we always said, if you need to talk, you know where we are.
Always here.
There's 3 of us here that you can ring and just chat to.
Yeah.
Just read your poem out, Sue Parry. Just read your poem. I don't know if you saw.
And that was a beautiful poem, Sue, as well. Absolutely lovely. Thank you for sharing with us.
And if anybody else has anything they would like us to read, it can be a Bible reading, it can be a poem, it can be a story, as long as it's a shortish one. Just send it through and we'll read it for you.
Yeah, absolutely we will.
Yeah, we don't need an essay, a paragraph.
No.
As long as it means something.
Yeah, absolutely. Sarah Jane can't see the comments. I don't know why, sweetheart, because I've got them going up.
Yeah.
Anybody else having trouble seeing the comments?
Which feed are you watching on, Sarah Jane? Are you in Spiritual Unity? Because you'll only see the comments that belong to that group. If you come onto my main page, you should see them. You should. Can I?
You can.
Off that I've had with me for quite a while today.
You can, my darling. Yeah.
She's she's coming through, and I know she wants to connect with one of her children on this side of life. And as she's connecting with me, I feel like this lady would have been really well presented. She wouldn't have been really tall. I don't normally get the physicality of people I connect with, but I know she was shorter than me. So maybe 5'8", 5'9", something like that. And as she's shown herself to me, she would have been quite a slender lady, as she's given me her energy. And I feel she would have been quite a... Go on, what am I saying? Quite particular about things. She liked things done a specific way, and she would always like to be clean and tidy, as she's showing me. And she wants to put thumbs up and congratulate somebody for the new start in life. I don't know if this is a new job, a promotion, or go on. Give that to me again, sweetheart. But I feel like it's a complete change in direction in life around her family. She's talking about, sounds like my grandma, she was told when she was younger. Like I said, this lady feels to me like she'd be about 5'8", 5'9", something like this. She's not given me anything about her passing condition. She might bring it later, but she's just making me feel like the family had her back and supported her towards the end of her life. That's all she's telling me about it. Gina or Irene might get a little bit more about that, but that's all she's saying. The family looked after me when I needed them. And now the family are looking after each other, because she's just making me feel like we're banding together and we're coming back through. We're coming back together. Back together, she said. Back together. So I don't know if there's been a little bit of distance, but they're back together now, she's saying. Okay. She's given me around the 4th of she's showing me 4. I don't know if she means the 4th of a month or 4 in the family, but she's talking about 4. But she is talking about the 14th of a month, which is where I was going with that, but she stopped me. Around the 14th of a month for a birthday anniversary. Right, so Tisha can take it. Sarah Jane thinks it could be her grandma who brought her up. All right, okay. Let's see what else. Somebody must have liked green. She must have liked green, because she's showing me a green top that she's wearing. And I don't know if somebody's painted a wall green, but I can see walls that are green as well, or if she had green walls around the house. She's talking about this change of direction with people down here. And she's saying, thumbs up, it's about time. It's about time. But somebody must work with the hands as well, or must be very good with the hands, because I feel like I'm making things and doing things. And again, I'm decorating, so I don't know if she decorated or somebody here.
Just give Tony a minute, he's frozen.
I'm back. Are you back?
Yes.
Are we back?
Yes.
We are, it's you.
We never left.
Right. Tisha's made a decision today. Okay.
And Wilma's just painted a fence screen.
Her son's decorating a house. Oh, okay. The piggybacking again. Okay. Would somebody be able to understand where there are 6? Where there are 6? That might be mum and dad and 4 children, or 6 children, but there must be 6 connected somewhere. Right. Okay. What's this? I'm dealing cards as well, so somebody must have played cards or would have liked to play cards. And right, okay, sweetheart, come on, let's split this up. Let's split this up. And she's sending healing to go to somebody now, but she's also sending emotional support and emotional upliftment around somebody now. So somebody's just a little bit low, a little bit flat, and she's trying to lift them up. No, it's definitely 6, Wilma. Definitely 6. She drew the number 6 in front of me. So it's definitely 6. But Mum liked to play rummy. Okay. I used to play rummy a long time ago.
I got the tarot cards.
Right. Somebody's feeling some issue around the chest. I feel like I need to take my asthma spray. So somebody's having issues around and about the chest as well, down here. This isn't spirit side. This is down here because I'm sending healing, and I feel like I can't breathe. So somebody must feel a bit asthmatic or be having issues around their breathing at the moment, and she wants to send healing with that. Also, she's making me aware that somebody is feeling a bit like, okay. What I'm feeling is a little bit like I'm having a panic attack. I've only ever had 2 in my life, and they're not nice. So somebody must be feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit like they're living on the nerves at the minute because I'm jittery and I'm having trouble speaking. So somebody must be suffering with, with emotional support, not suffering with emotional support, needing emotional support right now to calm down. All right, okay. She's also saying it's a good job that these shops have been shut for so long because somebody must be really good at spending, and she's just saying that.
Oh, she's going to come on screen.
Okay, I will put the link in a minute because I feel like this lady's wrapping up with me. So, okay. Yeah, like somebody must be really good at spending, and I feel they spend a lot on clothes because I'm just getting that. She is leaving me, but as she's leaving me, again, I've had this a few times. She's shown me a bottle of perfume. So there must have been either a bottle of perfume or a bottle of deodorant that was left when she transitioned. And she's saying it should be used, or it should have been used. And that's about all she's got for me. So I will leave her, love. I'm going to post the link and pin it into the comments. If anybody takes all of the information and wants to come on screen, then please come on screen. But please don't come on until you're invited. Otherwise, it gets a bit tricky to keep track of who's where. So I will post that in now. If Tisha, if you want to come in, because you said you can take everything, you're more than welcome, sweetheart. And I will leave you with Jean and Irene now.
Thank you.
Thank you,
is it
darling.
Tisha? Is that how you pronounce it? Tisha?
Yeah, Tisha.
Right. Tisha, can I just say, sweetheart, with this lady I've got where she would have had days to do everything and certain days, and that's how she would have done everything. I know she liked to neat home, and she would have kept it neat, sweetheart, because she's making reference to this, but she's also saying that somebody on the earth plane likes a nice clean home and everything neat and knows where everything goes, because she's making reference that everything should have a place and a place for everything. And she's telling me about this, darling. Okay. She's also bringing in that, I know Tony said that there's support needed on the earth plane, but she's saying yes, but she wants to thank somebody for supporting her as well. So I hope you can understand that, darling. I know she would have liked her hair doing, because I can see that her hair's been done. I don't know if she had it done every week or if she could manage to do it on her own, but she's making reference to this, sweetheart. I know you said she likes the colour green, and I've got also she likes them brighter colours, which it makes her feel better. She's making reference to, sweetheart. Okay, I can see her in a dress, and it's a pale coloured dress. What she's showing me. Sorry, do you want me?
No, she's here.
Tisha's just popped in.
Oh,
there you go.
Move your head a bit, sweetheart. We only can see your hair.
Hello.
Oh, so we can see your hair, sweetheart. Bring it up a bit.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Nobody only can see
We
this.
can only see the top of your head, sweetheart. We can't see your face.
That's
There you
perfect.
go.
All oh,
She's
she were
gone again.
all snuddled up warm she were then.
Yeah, bless
There
her.
you go.
Oh,
Oops, she's gone again.
Oh,
Right, we'll
There we
continue.
are.
You keep flashing
back.
off.
Carry on.
I'm back.
You look all snuddled up. And this
here
lady,
now.
sweetheart, I know we can see
Hello.
you, darling. As I said, this lady would have a place and she is getting support down here. She's making reference to the, I don't know if you put her in a dress, in a coffin, but she's making reference to a dress, sweetheart, where she would have liked a certain dress.
Yeah.
And she's making reference to this. Okay. And there
Yeah.
must be a cardigan because she said that she liked her cardigans. So I've got cardigans as well,
Yes,
sweetheart.
you did. Yeah.
Thank you, because she's making reference to this. I do know she did like baking because she's putting a penny on me. So I know that, oh, where we're going? We're having a tour around your house.
Yeah.
I know
I've got-
that she did like to cook and bake
Perfect.
because she's making reference to that, sweetheart. But you can understand on the airplane where somebody's not a very good cook,
Yeah.
she's making reference to. Okay, she ought to learn more. But it
She
was one
used
of
to
them
say that
things.
to me.
All right, thank you, because she's fetching this
Me,
in.
that's
And-
me. Oh.
All right. And she's, oh, bless her, she's just given me ironing board and iron. So I know there's some ironing to be done because she's just given me that as well. And she
Yeah,
says
there
normally
is.
she says it's normally all done. And if you leave it much longer, you're going to have a pile on a pile on a pile. Can you understand this? Because
We've got that. We've got
right,
the
I
thank
have.
pile.
you. She
now,
says she had
yeah.
a day where she did her ironing. She says, so it got done. But you can understand some things why you don't iron, because sometimes you must put them on either a chair or a bed and they don't get put away. They get moved from such as bed to
Yep,
chair
that's
or,
correct.
and she's saying, so it's getting to the stage, well, why should I iron when it don't get put away? Can you understand this? Because she's having a chuckle about
I
it.
can.
And she's just took me in your drawer. She's saying, and I know it's a bedroom drawer. She's just took me in one of those,
Ooh.
darling, and she says, throw them things away. No, I don't mean nasty things,
Oh,
but she's saying there's
rubbish.
things
I've
in
got
there.
papers.
Thank you, because she's saying that there's stuff in there you don't need. You could use that drawer
Yeah.
for something else. Can you understand that? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
I don't
can.
know. Come on then, darling. There's a bottom coming out of a drawer as well. You know, they have the bottoms in a drawer. She says it's that heavy and you're pushing everything in. You know, you have your drawer and then you
Yeah,
have that bottom.
yeah, it is. It's stuffed.
She says,
yeah.
she says, well, that's what she's saying. She says, it's stuff with stuff. The bottom's actually coming out at drawer because you keep ramming things
Clothes
in
and
it.
all sorts.
I'm going to say ramming it.
Yeah,
She's not saying
yeah.
that, but it's how we talk. And she's making reference to that, darling. She's having a right nosy round because she's saying it's not like you to leave things. Can you understand
No.
that? She says normally
No,
you
that's
would
right.
be on top of everything. And she's just making, she says,
Yeah, you're
at
right.
minute, it's just as if, can I just say, as I would say, at the minute, darling, it's as if you've just lost that interest and normally you would get things done. Can you understand this?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right, thank you, because
Yeah.
she's on about this. And she's just saying as well, darling, that you aren't getting a good night's sleep. You're restless
Yeah,
and
that's
your
right.
mind keeps going all the time. I want to give you the month of September,
Does.
sweetheart, because she's giving the month
That's
of
a birthday,
September.
yes.
All right, and she's also taking, I know you've given 15th, darling, so we don't want that again. Can I go to the 5th of a month? It's all fives, isn't it? Can I go to 5th of a month as
My
well,
birthday.
sweetheart? Thank you. And she's also
Yeah.
saying that there must be an anniversary around you now. We're in April, so
Yeah.
there's got to be an
there
anniversary
is.
around you, sweetheart, okay? I don't know my flowers, but she's giving you a nice bunch of coloured flowers because she would have liked the scent of the flowers and she liked to see the pretty
Yeah.
colours. It's as if she's given me a bouquet of pansies because they're all different colours. And that's just what she's given me,
She
sweetheart.
loved the flowers, yeah.
Thank you, because I don't know, so I don't know basics, but she's given me them, but she's given the colour for the brightness for you as well, sweetheart, okay? Because you are letting you,
Yeah.
I've got to say, we're all fed up now with this, but I've got to say, I'm going to go back 6-9 months where you felt better than you do now.
Yeah.
It's as if you've just had a knock and it's as if you're getting a bit deflated and you want blowing back up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To me, it gets like a balloon where somebody
Yeah.
lets a balloon out and that balloon wants pumping back up. And she's making reference to you,
Yeah.
sweetheart, okay? I don't know if she would have
That's
fed the
me, yeah.
birds. Thank you. I don't know if she would have
Yeah,
fed the birds,
yeah.
darling, because I've got birds and I want to bring you a robin. So I do know a robin would have gone visiting. All right, because she's
Yeah,
giving
she
me a
sends
robin.
them.
Right, thank you so much. And I've got to give you, bless her. Can I give you 2 doves? She's just, and that's for the love and
Yeah,
the
I
peace.
understand that.
All right, she's giving me those for you as well, sweetheart. I keep in my baggies all day, but she's saying that's some. I know you're in your dressing gown and you're snuddled up warm, but she says that's you keep your baggies on. You can't be bothered to dress up in house if you
I
like.
used to say to her, well, I'm not going anywhere. So she used to go on
so
about
why
that.
not? Well, this is what she's just
Well,
having a laugh
when I go
about.
out somewhere, I get dressed. I don't go outside like this.
No, this is what
She
well,
used
we
to
don't
laugh.
do it. But she's just laughing because we're comfy. We're comfy in as baggies, so why
Yeah.
not wear them? And she's
Yeah.
just laughing. She wouldn't have done. She would have always looked nice,
Oh,
even in
no.
the day as nice, you know. And she's giving me some jewellery, darling,
That's
so I've got to
right.
give you some jewellery. She's taking a necklace off, and I've got to give you, I don't know if you've got it, but she's making reference to taking a necklace off. Okay.
Yeah, I've got it. I'll show
I
you.
don't-
I'll show you for confirmation if you want. I'll
Go
just
on
show
then.
you quickly.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah. There we go. This is hers.
There-
Oh,
Thank
there we
you.
go.
Bless you.
Thank you, because I know she took a necklace off. All right, but there's so much love there
Yeah.
from this lady for you. There really is. But she's saying because of this cold
Yeah.
weather, she says that she would have had the stews and the shepherd's pies and the pies in this
Yeah.
weather, and she's just fetching all this in. All right, darling, there's so much love. Can I just say you've got her face? The smile is this lady's. Because
Yeah.
you've just smiled and you
Yeah.
smiled just like this lady does. Okay. And I just want to, she's just given me, it's
Yeah.
like a beige lipstick. She's just given me a
Yeah,
beige
I can say that.
lipstick. All right, she's given me that.
We
And I
put
know you
lipstick
said
on her.
about,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Oh,
I know Tony mentioned about
Bless.
the perfume, but can I say where somebody actually massaged her with oils, rubbed her legs with the creams and
Yeah. Yeah. So,
because
they did.
she
Yeah.
liked to
Yeah,
she
I know,
liked to
yes.
put creams on, and I do know that she's telling me that somebody
Yes,
did
she
it for
did.
her prior to her passing. Okay, but she's
Yeah,
quite
they
happy
did.
with it.
Yeah, they
Thank
did.
you. She says that she's quite happy with how everything's turned out with you. She's saying it. She's just said, just tell her she's growing up. I've got to say that to you.
She always used to
She's
say that
just
to
said she's
me.
growing up and she'll understand. All right, you've come from this little girl
I'm shocked.
to a lady. She's a lady. You're a lady. You've come from a
Yeah.
little girl. Oh, she's just said, oh, she could be a so-and-so,
She's-
couldn't you? You were one of these slammed doors and sulked.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
She
dear.
just said you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
She'd say something wrong and she'd slam a door, go upstairs, sulk for an hour and think
She
about
was there
it.
all the time, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I can just see her having
she's
them
telling
tantrums.
you about it. Oh.
She does. You can't keep note. And she's just making me laugh because and you turn music up thinking, you're annoying them. She says, but it didn't matter because we know what you'd do
Yeah.
anyway. You'd have your paddies.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so she's
Oh,
bringing all
God.
this love
I'm
in,
embarrassed now. Ooh.
Don't be
You're
embarrassed.
among friends. You're among friends. Don't
Oh.
worry.
But
We
she's
won't
coming in,
tell
sweetheart.
anybody, just the whole congregation.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
And I don't know if
the
you
whole
want.
world might know.
Well, she's saying clean your cupboard and your drawers, so they do know that, darling. All right.
Oh, dear.
Definitely.
She's here
I'll have
with
to
that
have a
love and
sort out
everything.
now, won't I?
Yeah, have a sort out.
Oh.
What you don't need, when charity shops open, because you've already admitted that you buy things. And there's something, I bet you, she's saying,
I
there's
do.
things in there what still got the labels on, what you've not worn.
Yeah, there is. Oh, dear. Yeah,
see.
there is, yeah.
So she says you might as well have a clear out and don't wear them
Oh.
things that you've bought. Oh, and you've just bought some underwear recently.
Yeah.
So you don't get away
Yeah,
with things.
I did, yeah.
I daren't
Oh,
tell you
my
what
God,
she's
she's
just
watching
said.
me.
I daren't tell you what she's just
Oh.
said about your underwear. I better
Oh.
keep that stum.
Mhm.
Can't I?
Oh.
She's
Yeah.
shocked.
Oh.
She's shocked.
Not what I'm aware of. Oh.
Well, I'm my Bridget
Oh,
Jones,
oh,
let's put
God.
it that way. And I'm going to Leave her love with
Oh
you,
my
darling.
God.
And say,
Well,
God
that's-
bless. And I'll pass
you
you on
very
to
much.
Oh, you're embarrassed her now. You're only a young lass.
Oh, dearie me. I
Oh,
I'll
don't
pass you
know.
on to
Well,
Irene and see.
Isn't it?
But
How can I
she's
follow
there. There's
that?
so much love.
She says
Oh,
she
bless
would be
her.
like this in
If she was on Earth plane. If you took your things
when
to
she
see,
was
she'd
here.
have to.
She was outspoken.
Yeah. If she were here, she'd tell you what she thought of it. She's lovely.
Go
I'll pass
on,
you on to
Irene.
Irene,
She would
sweetheart.
straight away. Yeah.
Oh dear. I know we're all having a laugh, but this lady had a heart of gold. She really did. And you were so much like her. She'd do anything for you. And she really does. And she doesn't mind that you're laughing because she's laughing with you. She's not laughing at you. She's laughing with you because she knows you, because you're so much like her. Bless her. But she does know that you have got a serious side when you need to, but you don't like the serious side. You'd rather have the funny side. And it's just really, I can't really say any more than Tony and Jean have said, really, because, I mean, I picked up on the tarot cards that Jean mentioned. And I don't know if you know anybody who reads. Oh,
Yeah, you
you
do.
read, do you? Right, okay.
I do.
And because she's talking about you working with the tarot cards,
I've
sweetheart.
opened up, but I'm not. Yeah.
You're not working with
I
them.
do now and again. I've not really put my.
You
head
will
on.
do. You
You
will
will
do. No, I
do.
feel
She's
do.
You will.
Sometimes.
what she's saying is, if you want to learn how to do them properly, find out where to go to learn how to use them properly, sweetheart, because it's like any other tool we use in mediumship. As Jean so very often says, it's all right opening up and using these tools, but you've got to know how to close down with them as well. I mean, I used to be a tarot reader before I went into full spiritual mediumship. So, but I learned. So if you're going to use them, please learn how to use them properly, sweetheart. But she is behind you 150%, and she comes in visitation. That's why she knows all this stuff that she's talking about. But you've definitely got to get those drawers emptied. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy some new furniture, because the drawers will just come out with all the stuff that's in them. You've had stuff in there you've had for years that you've never even worn.
She didn't know what's at back of her wardrobe.
Yeah, that's right.
No, you don't. You don't know what's the back of your wardrobe. Jean says it. Well, what she's saying is, have a clear out and just see what you want to keep and what you don't, and what you don't want to keep, take it to charity shop. And I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise I'm going to just be repeating what Jean and Tony have said. So thank you for making us laugh.
Thank you for coming on.
Lovely
Bless
lady,
you.
and thank you for coming on, sweetheart. God
lovely
bless.
to
Thank
meet
you for
you.
working with us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, love.
See you
all three
later.
of you are very good. Yeah, you did an amazing job.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Oh,
Bless
thank
you
you,
to hear.
babe.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
That's lovely
isn't she
to hear.
lovely?
oh.
Yeah. What a
It's
lovely
nice to
young
have people on
lady.
screen now and again.
It is.
It is. Well, she's
yeah.
certainly lifted it, hasn't she?
She has, just a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, like lady.
Bless. Anybody else got anything?
Have you, Irene?
If you've got something, you go, sweetheart, because I've got somebody just coming forward.
Well, I've just got at the minute. You're welcome, Tisha. Thank you. Can I just say that, thank you, Scott, that I've been singing that song at half a sixpence.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know if it's the
Tommy
song what
Steele.
means something. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if it's the song what means something, or they would have collected the old coins and still got the old coins, because the old money, because that's what I'm getting. It's a gentleman with me, and the gentleman would be, I'd say about as tall as Tony. I won't say 6 foot, but not far off. I know he's a tall gentleman, quite broad. He would be, and he's just saying, be honest, I'd got a bit of a tummy on him, so I do know that, but he lost weight. So when he lost his weight, he would have had to have had a belt, because he's showing me where he's tightening his belt up. But what is making reference to at the moment with somebody down here that they need to be tightening the belt. I'm not saying that they're losing weight, but it's saying it where some people says tightening your belt is tightening your money up, keeping money. That's another way of doing it.
If nobody else can take this, Jean, I've got a bracelet of silver sixpences.
Have you?
Yeah, and my brother-in-law was a big lad. He was 6 foot, and he was big and muscly as well. But he got ill, and he did lose weight. But if anybody else can take it, that's
Liz
fine.
put that she can that she collects the old coins. But can you understand the description of the gentleman, Liz, please? Or do you know of a gentleman? It doesn't have to be family. What would have been like this because he's come in. Okay, so you do need to be able to understand the gentleman as well, darling, if you don't mind. But he's coming in with that, and I do know that he's talking that. I do know that he's saying that somebody needs to tighten the. I'm going to say the money string. That'd be better than people might not know about tightening your belt. You know what I mean? 'Cause some don't, do they?
Yeah.
Still, Liz is still in. Listen, Irene and Liz are still in, because this gentleman's here and he's talking about this. He is making reference. It's not about. I think that might be for you, Irene.
No, I've got the silver sixpences
Oh,
that was on
sorry.
a bracelet. You mentioned the sixpences.
Yes,
and
you
mine,
said you got them on a
mine belonged
bracelet.
to,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me,
I've just got now what she meant.
yeah.
Right, and you do need to hold the money, Liz. Thank you, because he's making reference to this, darling. I've got to say, you. Oh, bless you. You're like up and down at the minute. You're up and down. I've got to say this, and I mean that with stress wise. 1 minute you're okay, darling. Next minute you don't know. I do know there would be a passing within the last 3 years, because he's making to a passing within the last 3 years. I'm not saying it says, but I do know that, darling. Okay. I know we're in the month of April, but I've got to give you also the month of April. Keep listening, Irene.
Yeah, I am.
And Daniela, you were singing that song yesterday. But you've got to take it all, darling. So I do know there's that passing, okay? And I want to give you the month of April as well, because I know we're in April, but there's either a birthday or an anniversary in the month of April. This gentleman's coming to help sort things out, because there's a lot of things what need sorting out and tidying up, if you like. You know, ends tying up. Thank you, Tony.
I can take this. I mean, I've got 5 birthdays in April.
That's all right. Please
this is
listen.
all,
yeah.
You know.
So he's wanting the ends tying off. Get those sorted out, okay, darling? There's also, you're waiting for something to come through the post. He's making reference to this as well. So I do know there's something. Right. Okay, well, my darling. Right. Everybody, they're going to stop. They're doing it, aren't they? We don't like this.
The piggybacking again.
Yeah, we don't like it. They've got to stop doing this. We know they all want to get in, but if they just wait their turn in a queue, it'll be easier. Right, thank you, Liz, because this is all important, darling. I also know that you can understand where somebody's had enough with somebody and they're fed up. Lord bless you. They're fed up from coming with all the problems when you've got issues of your own, okay? And that's going to, I know you're nodding, Irene, so keep with me. I know this is important, darling, as well, that you've got enough on without people coming and passing theirs on, because nobody's listening to you. Okay, they're talking about the tears, so I do know there's been tears shed, and I also know that they've been done in private. Okay, they're talking about this as well. They want it. Oh, bless you. All right, sweetheart, I know you're there. I've got to give you the name of the gym, so I do know there's a gym somewhere within the family or friends, because he's talking about this as well. Okay. All right. It's all right, I'm just looking what he's showing me, because he's showing me something. What is it? I've got a book. There's a certain book, so somebody must like reading, but it's a certain book I've got and I can't see title, and I'm not into reading myself. but there must be a book this gentleman was reading but never finished. Thank you. So there must be that book as well, darling, he's talking about. Can you understand where somebody's talking about a move or a change? Because he's making reference to this as well. Because I don't know if it's a move or a change. He's given me a bunch of keys, but it could be a change for something as well, because he's given me that. All right. I know that there's a smoker because I can smell the smoke, but I don't know if it's him, or you can understand where there would be a smoker, darling, because I've got this as well. Okay. There's issues around the neck and the shoulders, because this took me down the spine as well. Right, thank you. So you can understand as well, sweetheart. Oh, right, fine, because I could smell smoke. That there's issues around the shoulder, the neck, darling, but it's taking it down my spine. So I don't know if you can understand that as well. He wants to thank the people, what was there, but there could have been more help, darling. All right, because he's making reference to this as well. There was people there, but there could have been more help needed. And I'm going to pass this on because there's at time. I'll leave that with you, sweetheart, and I'll leave his love, and I'll pass you on to Tony or Irene. Irene, if you can take it to what you need, but it does sound like Liz's. Okay.
Okay.
Because if you can take it, then you take it as well, because they're being a bit naughty. And I'll pass you on to our Tony.
Yeah,
thank you, because I knew I'd got this. Can I just give you a big dog? I'm sorry. I've got a big dog. He's just walked in, this big dog. If you can't place it, somebody can place me a big dog and I'll keep him with me a little bit. I don't know if it's an Alsatian or sheepdog, but it's a big dog.
Yeah.
Okay, darling, I'll pass you on. Tony or Irene?
Go on, Tony, because this is a bit too close to home for me. So.
All right. Was it a lady you had, Jane?
No, a gentleman, darling.
A gentleman. Because I was going to say I've got a gentleman standing with me. The gentleman, as he's standing with me, sweetheart, is talking about the support he received while he was on this side of life. Wilma, we weren't talking about people piggybacking here. It's spirit that piggyback on each other, and they bring 3 or 4 different people through all at once, giving the same sort of information on. So it wasn't you piggybacking that we were talking about. It was spirit that piggyback on.
It's spirit side.
It's spirit side that piggyback.
They all want to get in at once.
Yeah.
Liz, he's talking about the support that was needed here. And while he was here, that he received, and he was really grateful for. And I feel like I'm quite a broad gentleman, but towards the end, I lost a lot of weight and a lot of my physicality that he's bringing through. He's just said it feels like he halved in size. So he was a tall gentleman, a big gentleman, and he says I was half the size when I went. I mean, I don't suppose he physically did lose half of his height and half of his weight, but that's just how he's bringing in. He lost a lot of weight, yeah. He's talking about somebody needs a lot of support here. Metaphorically and symbolically, he's giving me crutches for somebody to use. But he's telling me that there's 4 people, spirit side of life, that are standing close. I don't know if this is making sense for you as well, Irene, but there are 4 people in spirit that are standing really close, and he's going 2 and 2. So I don't know if it's 2 sets of parents or 2 sets of grandparents, but it feels like there's 2 and 2 that are standing really close.
If it's with me, it's 2 parents and 2 brothers.
Right. I just know there's 2 and 2. So Liz, I don't know if you understand that there are like 2 sets of 2 in spirit that are standing really close to you, and supporting and lifting you. I feel like I've got something in my throat that I need to to get off. So there's somebody this side of life, and there's something they need to say. Pippin, shh. Something that you need to get off your chest, but you're a little bit wary of starting, because if you start, everything will come out, because I feel like you've been a bit like a pressure cooker, and it's just boiling up and boiling up. And if you start, everything will come out, that going right back. He's talking to me about paperwork that needed sorting out. So I feel like there was paperwork around him, or he had paperwork that he was sorting out prior to his passing, and I feel like it never got completed. That's how that's coming through to me. Oh gosh, going back 40 years. Wow. That's a long time to be holding stuff in, sweetheart. A long time. The gentleman's taking my ring off, and it's a ring I wear on my right hand, so it's not a wedding ring or an engagement ring that he's talking about. I feel like this could be a signet ring, or a ring that he would have worn, and it's been passed through. There's also something that's got initials on it. I don't know if this is the ring he's talking about, but there's something of his that was engraved with something or initials that he's talking about as well. I don't know if this is it could be a tankard or a plaque or something of his that had something on it that he's talking about. You're not sure about the paperwork, don't worry about it. If it could be paperwork you've got, but I felt it was connected to him. So maybe one lot's for Irene and the rest's for you, sweetheart. But that's how it was shown to me. I also want to acknowledge a watch that's on a leather strap. It's dark, so I don't know if it's brown or black, but there's a leather strap that on a watch that he's talking about as well, sweetheart. Somebody's getting headaches as well, because all of a sudden I've got a headache connected to, and it's on the right side of my head, but I don't know if it's the right side for you, but I feel this headache's on the right side of my head, and now I've acknowledged it, it's gone. So it is connected around and about you. Brown leather watch and the headaches are you. That's fine, sweetheart. I want to be around the 23rd of a month. As always, I can be a little bit out with my dates, but around the 23rd of a month is significant. And also the month of April will be significant. I don't know if Jean gave that off.
Yeah, I gave April.
The month of April
she said
will
it
be
was right
significant as well. Right, okay. Well, they're bringing it back in again, so it must be important. I want to be around December as well, but I'm not acknowledging Christmas. This is different. So there must be something around December as well that will be significant for you. Anything else, my darling? Lovely chap, and I feel like it could just sit down on the stool next to me and just sit here all day and chat.
Yeah.
Got a lovely gentleman, really nice. You've got 4 passings in December. Wow.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's rough.
Just
okay,
excuse
then.
me a minute. Carry on. Just excuse me a minute.
Okay. What else have you got for me, sweetheart? I can see a little tin box. He showed me a little tin box, and there was something in it. So I don't know if somebody kept photos in a tin box or if there was paperwork in a box, but he's acknowledging this box. So I don't know if it was like a biscuit tin. My mum had them and kept all sorts in them. But this tin box must be significant. And oh gosh, I hope this isn't for Irene, but there was something about a will. I don't know if it was his will he's talking about, but there's a will that he's talking about and there must have been issues around it. So he's just leaving that. He's just leaving that, sweetheart, and I will leave his love with you and say God bless. Thank you so much for working with us, and I hope that made sense for you. We have somebody sat backstage, Jean.
Yeah, that's fine.
Has been there a while, so I will bring her on.
Chloe, wow,
And-
this is unreal, amazing, bless her. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Got 2 biscuit tins. That's fine, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, this lady popped backstage, so I'll bring her on. Hi there, sweetheart.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you all right, darling?
I am, yeah, thank you.
It's nice
Good,
to see
good.
faces.
It is.
Oh, Irene.
It is. Irene's back. So we'll give Leander a quick reading, and that'll bring us to time, I think.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry about that. Somebody came
That's
to the
all
door.
right.
Sorry.
Right,
It's okay.
Irene. This is
I'm just
Leanne.
gonna-
She's come on stream. She's
Oh,
come
yeah.
on screen.
On screen. I'm just going to pop and get a quick glass of water. I'll be 2 seconds. Sorry about
So would
this.
you like to start, Irene?
Oh, sorry.
She's been waiting
I was
nice
there
and
when you-
quiet.
I know I've been there in my zone, and then somebody's blooming disturbed me. I've lost my thread. I'm sorry, I've lost my thread. Oh, I don't believe it. Here we go. Go away.
Are you back? Oh, she's gone again. There's only me now, love. You've got me. So I hope
All
you
right
don't mind, because everybody
No.
took off, haven't they? Right. Let me see. Can I bring a lady to you, darling? And this lady, I've got to say, well, I'm 5'6", I'm 5'6", so she would have, I'd say about my height. All
Right.
I know I always said they've got a nice covering. She wasn't thin. She was nice, as I say. All right.
Right.
She's coming in. And bless her. I know that she could have actually spoke her mind. I'm not saying she was rude or anything, but she weren't frightened. I don't say frightened, me. Where's that come from? Somebody's jumped in very slang there, haven't they? Frightened.
Yeah.
I know she weren't frightened of speaking out, sweetheart. I've got to say that. If she had to say something, she'd say it, but she'd never held a grudge. Never held a grudge. Once she'd said it, that were done. All right, because she's coming in with, and she's just said, just what my dad used to say to me, you never go to bed on an argument. So you can understand where somebody's been having words, sweetheart. There's got to be some words said. All right.
There's 2 possible ladies.
Right, well, we'll see if we can sort them out. Because I know she just said, just like my dad, you never go to bed on an argument. So I do know there's been an argument around you, sweetheart. I'm not saying it's directly you, but you can understand where there's been words.
Yeah.
All right, because she's fetching this in. Can I just say, sweetheart, that this lady, in a younger day, she would have had darker hair.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it would have been black, but it would have been, like a dark brown or something like that, because that's how she's showing me. I do know she would have been, she's just said I was slimmer them days. So I do know she put a bit of weight on as she got older, like we all do.
Yeah,
all right, unless
too.
you're lucky. Unless you're lucky. And she's saying this, sweetheart. She's saying that her mobility started to slip a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. But she said she still wanted to carry on and not be a burden to anybody. That's how she's worded it. Can you understand this, sweetheart?
I
Because
do,
she's saying, right. And has that helped to pick which one it is?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get them to help me to sort this out. All right. But she's sending you healing, sweetheart, because she's saying at the moment you're needing healing. Can you understand this? And she's just said, and it's not just one thing. You've got a few things, sweetheart, what's going off, and you want a lot of healing in different parts of your body.
Yeah.
All right. She's saying, and she's not being rude, but she says, even up in your head, darling, there's different things going off. And I don't know if you're suffering with the headaches or the stress or something, but she's making reference to this. Okay. Because they're trying to send all that in abundance for you. They really are
Thank
trying
you.
to help you. Okay. I do know there's a gentleman with this lady who I'm talking to, because she's
Right.
talking about a gentleman as well who's with her. All right. And she's also
Right.
mentioning there's a couple of children, so you can understand where there would be the babies in the spirit world.
Yeah.
All right. Because she's talking of the babies, not the baby.
Yeah.
All right. So there must be more than one. And she's
Yeah.
saying they're all right because they're looking after them.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetheart. Can you understand the name Mary?
Yes.
Because I've just heard Mary come in here, darling. And I know my basic flowers, but I've got to give you the spring flowers as well. So I know springtime was nice. She's just said, I didn't like the dark nights.
No.
She says, I didn't like the dark nights.
No.
And she says, it was if everything were closing in on her when it were
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
All right. And that's just how she's feeling. She's so spring for me. She says, it was if I come alive.
Yeah.
And that's just what she's saying. I do know that she said all right, darling, that she would have liked to spend some time in the garden when she could.
Right. Yeah.
All right. She did like the outside when she could, excuse me, when she could get out. I don't know if she had trouble with her breathing or her talking, but they're taking my voice. I'm starting to go a bit hoarse here as I'm talking to you, sweetheart. And that's just what they're doing to me. She'll take it off in a minute, but that's just what she's fetching in. She's just saying you've been getting upset as well, darling. All right. Because you're
Yeah.
feeling at the moment that there's not a lot you can do
Yeah.
with the,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so it's upsetting you really, and she's just fetching this. She doesn't want you climbing on steps or anything like that.
No.
I don't know if it's your balance, what you've noticed, your balance going off a little bit, or this lady's balance did. All right.
Yeah, I think hers did. Yeah.
Because she's making reference, I'm wanting to, sway a little bit. All right. And she's
Yeah.
also, all right, sweetheart. And she's also saying about blood pressure, sweetheart. So I don't know if I'm not medical. I don't know if you suffer with a bit of high blood pressure or you've got your blood pressure to be taken.
I haven't had it done for years.
Right. Well, you might get an MOT when we all finish. All right.
Yeah.
Because she's fetching this in, sweetheart. Okay. She's also about her feet. So I don't know. I know her feet's swollen, but I don't know if yours swell, darling, when you're on them too much. Because she's
I
wanting
get a lot of pain.
Right, because she's wanting me to pick your feet up.
Feet
And
are always up.
Well, they're yours. She's already doing it for you, but she's
Yeah.
wanting to pick your feet up, sweetheart. She's wanting for you to, can I say rest? She wants you to get that peace.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And this is just what she's saying to me. Oh, she's just said she needs that peace. You need that peace.
Yeah.
So it keeps going on about that. Can I give you the month of July, sweetheart? She's talking about the month of July, and I've got to take you to the 2nd of a month. She's talking about the 2nd.
Yeah, you can take that as well.
All right, that's what she's fetching in for you. But she's saying there's quite a few in the spirit world. So I know you've lost a few, and she's saying soon there'll be more up here than these on Earth plane.
Yeah,
She
about
says because
right. Yeah.
she says you like having knockbacks. It's like dominoes. When you think you're all right, you're hitting another one. And she's saying this is what's happening. She wants to thank you though for everything what has been done. I hope you can understand that, darling. And can you? All right. She's showing me a Zimmer frame, but I don't know if she ever used one.
Yeah, she
Oh,
did.
did she? Right, because I
Yeah.
can see this Zimmer frame, and it's just stuck. So I didn't know if she used it or not. All right, sweetheart, because it's just there for you. Can I just? All right, darling. Gosh, I don't know if you're talking of decorating, or you can understand somebody what's decorating, because she's saying, if they ask you to help, will you not do too much?
Right. Okay.
All right. She don't want you to do
Yeah.
too much. No one's telling you
Oh,
you've got to rest.
there'll be a lot soon.
Right, as long as you can understand it, but she's there, darling, and she's with you. All right. Come on then,
Thank
love.
you.
What else are you going to show me? I've got to. All right. Have you got her handbag, darling, or do you know somebody who has got her handbag? She
I
had a
think so,
special
yeah.
handbag, right?
Yeah.
Because she said that she had an handbag what she kept bits in.
Yeah.
She didn't like too many, she says, because she got fed up having to transfer things into one to another, so she just kept a couple of favourites. All
Yeah.
right. I know you've got a chain on your neck, darling, but you can understand where this lady would have had this as well, and the rings. and a watch.
Yeah.
She's taking me to all this. Okay. And I don't know. All right, because I'm going to pass you on. Can you understand also where somebody talked about having some ashes put into something?
Yeah, I've talked about it as well.
Right, she'll know about that, sweetheart. So she's heard you that. Oh, she's just said, and a tattoo. Somebody's talked about a tattoo.
We've all got them.
You've all got them, but somebody talked
Yeah.
about having a new one or having
No.
some eggs.
No
Well, can you
more.
watch where? Well, can you watch where somebody's going to talk about having something else done or adding something to one?
Yeah.
Because
I
she's
think
mentioning
I've heard
that.
it a few times.
Right.
yeah.
So just watch for that. And she's just said, and somebody needs a kick up. Boom.
Yeah.
Basically. All right. They just need that push to get on with doing things.
Yeah.
All right. She's because it's as if they've lost that and they need just sorting out again.
Yeah.
She,
He
she
has
would have
lost
done
it.
it. Yeah. She says she would have done it. They just need that guidance again, darling. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass you on, but it's as if they've hit a crossroads. Can you understand that?
Sorry?
It's as if they've hit that crossroads
Yeah.
and they don't know where to go or what to do.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
And she's sending all that love on to you, sweetheart. And she's just given me the
Lovely.
12th of May. And she said it so plainly.
Yeah, there is a birthday on 12th of May.
Thank you. I heard it so plain, so I do know we got them together.
Yeah.
All right, darling. I'm going to leave her love with you and say, God bless. And I'm going to pass you on to our Tony or Irene. Can I just give
Lovely.
you
Thank
some?
you.
Can I just give you some sherbet?
Yeah, I love it.
Right. Well, I was saying I
Thank
wish
you.
no, give some sherbet. All right,
Yeah.
sweetheart. So I'll
Thank
pass you on to
you.
Tony and Irene and say, God bless. Thank you for coming on
You
screen.
too. Thank
Go on,
you.
you two.
Irene?
Hi, Leander. Thanks,
Hi.
Jean. I haven't got a lot for you, sweetheart, but I've got a gentleman that's connecting with me. And I know that you just mentioned the sherbet, and he's got a bag of dib-dabs, as we used to call them, where you
With
dip
I've had
licorice,
one.
that
I've
she
had
did.
one this week.
Yeah, with
Have
licorice.
you?
Lollipop.
Yeah,
Love
well,
them.
he's got the lemon one. So I
All
don't know.
right.
Somebody must like the citrus type one, but because
Me.
he's got a lemon one, and
Yeah.
he's saying that we had a lot of fun with the dib-dabs, you know, because we used to flick it
All right.
go all over the face. And he's also saying, and I know that Jean mentioned about you needing some healing, sweetheart. He's putting a healing blanket round your shoulders, darling, and he's
you.
saying that you seem to be slowing down a little bit more than what you should be. You're not
Yeah.
going as fast as what you should be, and I know that you've mentioned that you've got bad legs, but bad feet. But I've got bad legs with you as well. Or if it's not you, it's somebody around you, because my
No,
legs
it's
are
me.
really aching.
Yeah, it started this week.
Oh,
Bless you.
bless you. Well, it's saying, will you go and have a checkup? See if you can have a checkup. Nothing major. Just go and have a checkup and just see what's causing the legs to flare
Getting
up the
in,
way
innit?
they are doing.
It's getting
Because
into
Okay.
yeah, I
doctors.
know it's getting in. Or see if you can get your district nurse to come and see and have a word, because
Yeah.
I'm rubbing my legs and they really are very painful. But he's also saying that you tend to, because he's talking about the garden, and I know that Jean mentioned the flowers in the garden, but this gentleman liked to do the gardening. So I don't know this. I don't know if this is Grandad, but he's saying about pottering in his shed, and as well as your mum going to sit outside, you like to go and sit outside in the garden when you can as well. You like to
Yeah,
get
I
that
do.
fresh
Yeah.
air in your lungs, he's saying. But
Yeah.
this gentleman, he comes with so much love for you, sweetheart. And I've got it. He just wants to put your arms around you and give you a great big hug. And your spirit family are helping to hold you up, sweetheart, because they're all there in spirit, watching you and trying to help you. But it's this gentleman's saying that you can be stubborn, and sometimes you won't accept the help that's offered. So, but it's
Yeah,
getting to the stage
sometimes.
where you know, he's not wanting you to take your independence away, but sometimes help is needed.
Yeah.
for jobs that you can't do, like Jean said, climbing on stools, climbing on stairs, stuff like that, getting stuff off
Yeah.
of high places. Please don't do it. That's all he's saying, because if you fell over, you could hurt yourself badly, and we don't want that, do we? But
No.
he's and you would understand this gentleman, because he's lifting a trilby. He's got a trilby hat on, and he's lifting a trilby. So, and he was a proper gentleman, but he was a man's man as well. If you understand what I mean.
Right.
And he's got lovely eyes, and he's got this most beautiful smile for you, sweetheart. And he just wants to. I've just got to tell you that he loves you, and
Oh.
that's the message. Just have a good rest, and please go and have a checkup with your doctor or the district nurse, and see if they can do something with your legs, because he's making me aware of how painful they are. So
Okay, thank
stay
you.
off them, keep them up, and and that's the message, sweetheart. And I'm going to say goodbye and God bless,
Before
darling.
Tony jumps in, can I
Thank
give you
you.
some bonbons, darling?
Yeah, I like them as well.
He's just give me a bag of
all
bonbons.
the old-fashioned sweets. I like
This
the
is not
Dib
doing
Dabs.
my diet any good.
No, neither can diabetic. I could do again some of that. I'll
dear.
get some from Caravan next week. Go on, Tony, love.
Oh, I've got sorry, darling. I've got some chocolate honeycomb.
Yeah,
Somebody
I like
likes
that too.
honeycomb.
She sounds
Yeah,
as good
well,
as
I've
me.
just
I
bought
like
some
all that.
today. Sorry,
I like
Tony,
all
go
of
on,
them.
darling.
No, it's I haven't actually got a lot, Leander. I've just got an energy connecting with me, and they want me to talk about the month of, I don't know if these have given it off already, April, being significant around and about. It's a male energy I've got, but he's just connecting. Like I say, he's given me April, and he's given me the 16th of a month as well, being significant around you.
17th I've got.
I can be a day off. They do that to me. I don't know why. But he's also given me something around the chest. I feel really heavy around my chest. I don't know if this is heart or lungs, but I just feel like my chest's been pushed in.
I can take that with my dad, yeah.
All right, okay, that's fine. That's fine. And Parma violets. It's all sweets with you at the minute, love. Parma violets. I don't like them. They taste like perfume, but Parma violets must be significant.
I think they're tormenting me because I've just started my diet.
Oh,
right.
They shouldn't do that. That's
that's what it is.
That's bad. Parma violets, and I've also got a tumbler of, I don't know what's in it. Could be brandy, whiskey, anything, but I've got a drop of something that would have been just sweet. Not saying raging alcoholic or anything, but I'm just saying we like a drink every now and again while I'm watching. Oh God, what he says while I'm watching World of Sport. That's not been on for donkeys.
My dad used to love sport.
Yeah,
that's
30
fine.
years ago that was on World of Sport.
Yeah, because we used to put it on for the wrestling.
Every Saturday.
Yeah. Right.
McManus.
He's just bringing me those, like, somebody must have been going down memory lane, because I've got all this coming in. Sat with tea and biscuits watching the telly on a Saturday. Right. Okay. Would you understand why they're around Mum at the minute, Leander, please?
Yeah,
I just feel like I'm giving her some support and some upliftment. So that he's talking to me about that, so he knows he's around Mum. All right, bless you. And I know it looks like a heart or a locket you've got, but he's talking about a locket that must have been left down from Spirit with either a photo on either side or there's something in it.
This is from when Tyler died.
Right. Okay. Well, he's bringing that in as a memory then. and he's right. Okay, right. He's just talking about somebody who was a little bit confused before their passing, or there's some confusion around a passing.
Yeah.
He's just bringing that in, and he wants to leave you, sweetheart, with some. Right, I don't know what that is. Again, I've got a box that would have had either photographs or memories in it, like a memory box or a remembrance box for somebody. He's talking about that, and he's talking about, this sounds really sort of soft, but I can't think how else to put it other than the way he's given it to me. It makes your heart warm when you pick this box up.
Yeah.
He's just saying it like that, and he's making me feel really emotional when I'm saying it, Leandra. I'm sorry, but it's like, and do you get a jumper or something and cuddle it?
A shirt, yeah.
But I just know it's a top.
Smell it, she has to smell them.
Shirt. All right, because the gentleman's saying he's around you when you do that. I don't mean this gentleman. I mean
a different one.
He's around you when you do that.
Yeah.
And I just want to leave you with that, sweetheart. All right.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you
Brilliant.
so much, darling. Thank you for working.
You're
Thank
not
you, everybody.
Leander from Stainforth, are you?
Yeah.
I can't recognise you. That's what I'm saying.
It's because my hair's a ponytail.
I need to speak to you about a booking.
You do, yeah.
Sorry, I've only just remembered. No, I told you I didn't say June. So I will sort out a booking. I did say to them, we will sort a booking out for after June, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, after June.
It's because your hair's changed.
Yeah. It's grown. I've got a full bob now.
You must have got a locket of hair as well.
It's in.
Is it in that?
Yeah.
Because I've just got a lock of hair.
Yeah. It's Milers.
Oh,
I knew I could see the hair.
We'll talk to you later then, sweetheart.
All right. Thank you very much.
Book. I will
Thank you for working with us.
I will say thank you, everybody who's watched today and people who've taken part. It's been an absolutely wonderful service. Really enjoyed it. I have what day are we today? Thursday. We'll be on tomorrow night, and we'll have our divine service on Sunday as always. There will be a service in Littleport tonight, so if anybody wants to join that, it's 20 to 8. On the easiest way to get it is through Nick Brown's page. Then we'll be back on Monday night next week. So that's all the notices. Is there anything else?
No, not this week.
Oh,
well, next
no,
week.
Not this week.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be doing it from the caravan.
Yes.
I hope.
I've wrote my list today to see what I need to take so I don't forget.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, bless. Yes, we've got to go shopping as well so we can take stuff down. So that's everything from us. Thank you so much again for watching. It's been really lovely. Would you like to close the service in prayer, please?
Yes, I will. Can we bow our heads, please, friend? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you once again for our journey through spirit into the wonderful world of spirit to bring messages to our families and friends on the earth plane. And as I close this service down until we meet again, could I ask for healing to go out around the world and to all those who are in need of healing, and to our animal kingdom, and to our wonderful Mother Earth. Could I also ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every one of you until we meet again. Amen.
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 Take care, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Yeah. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night.
See you all tomorrow
I'm
night.
thinking
At
it's
7
Friday
o'clock.
now. 7 o'clock tomorrow, we'll be here.
Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. Bye, everybody. God bless.